acculturation, identity negotiation, and the link to depression among Somali second-generation migrants. The aim was to explore their lived experiences. It wasn't to go out there and to measure a pre-existing theories. It was about understanding how the young people, second-generation Somalis, experience this process. I used a qualitative study, and I semi-structured interviews, which it's useful, it helps people to get to know the person who's in front of you in more details. I used something called IPA, which is interpretive phenomenological interpreter from analysis. What it does, it gives you even a tool to just get into that and the experience, and also consider your own influence on the research process. And it's called IPA. The questions I wanted to ask is, what identity is negotiated in this period? Is it the Islamic identity? Is it the British identity? Is it the youth identity? What sort of identity they engaged in that time? And how this process is related to their mental health problems, specifically depression. Findings. I found out key themes, key four themes, and 14 sub-themes. When I asked the question, when did you start questioning yourself about identity? It matches what we have already in the literature. Is that period at the age of 9 and 8 when they go to secondary school, basically. I also looked at what's agents that help them to acculturate. By the way, I'm just jumping from identity to acculturation because acculturation is something that second-generation migrants do, as well as identity negotiation. So it's an important component of identity. It's the cultural aspect of it. It's when two different cultures come into contact with each other, what identity is produced as a result of it. Does that make sense? I've realized that the wider society, two main important agents, components that help the children at that age to negotiate the styles they developed as a result of this process of identity negotiation. That was the wider society and the family. The wider society issues around bullying, if they experience bullying at school or perceived racism, why I'm using perceived, because that's only their perception, it doesn't mean it's true. How they realize that this group that they being discriminated against, they said that they know that from the treatment of the teachers. Now, the treatment of the teachers can be influenced by other things, like the need of the system itself. Most teachers have no time for emotional aspects of the child. If there is an emotional aspect, then they refer to other agencies, then the schools. They don't deal with it directly. So that's why I'm saying perceived racism. It doesn't mean that this is a true case of the situation. The family conflict also was the main factor to the depression. Their parents were uncompromising and very protective. However, the perception about racism and the hostility in the community matched that of their children. So what identity they negotiated at the end of this result?